Hello, everyone, and welcome to the championship battle of the PCL Season 4, the very last season of the PCL all-time. Austin has already confirmed, and I've said it in other videos, that there will no longer be any future seasons of the PCL. So this battle right here, win or lose, is the final battle the PCL will ever have. And I get to be a part of it, which is cool. I also want to win it, which we are a 50-50 shot away from doing. So if you don't know my sets, and this is a final, so I definitely talk about them a little bit longer. So if you want to check that out, go check out the team builder. It's all there. I am taking on, I didn't even say my opponent's name. I'm all frazzled all over the place. Quincy, coach of the Charlotte Honchkrows this week in the finals. And if you recall that name, it's because we memed out against Quincy in the last week of the regular season. But we are going to take Quincy on here right now for the finals. We are going to click Let the Battle Begin, and we are going to be ready to go. We'll see which mons he's bringing. Obviously, GMax Rillaboom is a massive, massive threat. Melmetal is a threat as well. We've got him having so many options to bring against my team, and those are the top two mons. And he actually does bring the Runerigus, which is really interesting. No Comfey, I am pleased to see. Love seeing no Comfey. Surprised not... Oh, there's the Noivern. I was like, I'm surprised I don't see Noivern. But it's right there. Noivern is a possible, even probable lead for him if the Runerigus doesn't lead on his side. But my team doesn't care as much about Rock, since the two things that are weak to it do have the heavy-duty boots on them right now. I could lead with my Urshifu to threaten the Runerigus lead, but then I'm really risking the Noivern leading and being a huge pain. But I think that's still my best lead, honestly. He's probably going to just go... If he does lead Runerigus, he's probably going to go straight into his Weezing from there. That's his really only switch in to my Urshifu, and so I could just probably click U-turn. He's not going to let that thing just die to a Wicked Blow. And even if he is going to stay in, he's probably Colbur, and he's probably going to be going for Will-O-Wisp. So going for a U-turn is just safe either way. If he does lead with the Noivern, we do have to deal with that, since that is just going to be able to fire off a Hurricane and kill me. So I will either have to go Rotom and risk the Draco, which doesn't kill me unless he specs, or go out into the Hatterene and take some damage right off the bat, which isn't ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Noivern's never going to 2-hit KO me since I am holding the Assault Vest. So we do have options for any of his possible leads at this moment in time. So Dr. Facilier is actually the Weezing lead. Wasn't expecting him to just straight up lead with it. But he does decide to do that. And I am definitely going to have to switch out here. I'm just going to go for the U-turn. If he's Scarfed, I doubt he's Scarfed. I'm just going to U-turn here. I don't really lose much. If he's Scarfed, Galarian, Weezing. Guys. Alright, he's not Scarfed. Now he could set up the T-Spikes here, which means going to Salazzle isn't like optimal, but it does take the hits from this thing quite well, so that's fine. We do have the Rotom and then back into the Salazzle play. So we go straight for the Flamethrower. Predicting, I guess, the Scizor to come in, but I actually opt for the Salazzle here. And I'm just going to fire off a Toxic. It's completely free against his roster, hits everything there, and gives me good chip damage. Outside of Explosion, this thing is never taking me out right now. And we do see that he is not the Misty Terrain. I can check again if he's neutralizing gas. I didn't actually look. I should have been looking, but I didn't. We are going to fire off a Toxic. He could go out into the Runerigus here. Toxic hits that. He could go into the Incineroar. That'd be fine. Melmetal. Toxic would be actually phenomenal because then he can't sub. So he's going to switch out. And he goes out into Sheer Khan. That is the Incineroar here, it looks like. And he does have the Intimidate. It's not surprising, but important to write down all of my notes here. I missed the neutralizing gas on the Weezing, so I'll have to check for that the next time it comes in. But Rotom can switch in on this thing 100 times out of 100 without risking really anything. Could knock off. Knockoff would be annoying, but it's not the end of the world here. And then I can just go either straight for a Volt Switch or a Hydro Pump. Hydro actually against the roster he brought. Rillaboom's annoying for it, but not the end of the world. He could U-turn or Parting Shot here, since Rotom is fairly predictable, but he does go for the knockoff, as expected. And we do see it does a lot of damage, but he's going to take Rocky Helmet Chip. And we see the leftovers. Alright, good to know. He's toxic, though. And we know that another knockoff won't kill. A Flare Blitz doesn't kill, so we are just going to be able to fire off a Volt Switch at this point, which is exactly what I'm going to do. If he goes out into the Runerigus, I go for either a Willow or a Hydro Pump at that point. I just don't think he goes straight Runerigus when I have a Rotom in, and just looking at his roster, Hydro Pump is super free. He doesn't have the Vaporeon, so yeah, Volt Switch is safe here. Runerigus does come in on it, but it's not that big of a deal. He's basically trading his Runerigus at that point for hazards. And he's actually going to go straight back into Wheezing. Let me just double check and see if Neutralizing Gas is the ability here. I don't see it, so I think he's Levitate. I think he's not Neutralizing Gas, which is actually phenomenal. And that allows me to go right back into my Salazzle here. And I could click Nasty Plot right here, but I think... Do I just click Nasty Plot here and get a kill? No, I think I just go Sludge Bomb. I think I just go Sludge Bomb here. He's going to switch out. Goes right into the Incineroar. Which will intimidate me, but we are going to show Sludge Bomb here. And do huge damage. Puts that... We know it's leftovers. You could have Fake Out, but otherwise puts it definitely in range of another Sludge Bomb. And we are going to be able to take out the Incineroar, or at least put it in range of where Scizor can take it out at this point. I'm just going to Sludge Bomb again. If he goes hard Melmetal, that's super bold, and I just get a Flamethrower on that thing. So being able to take out the Incineroar here is huge for the Scizor late game. So Salazzle kills Incineroar with Sludge Bomb. And this thing... I mean, Noivern comes in on it, I think is his play. Because other than that, I just get a huge hit off on something. Yeah. And since this thing just, again, it's pressuring his team super hard right now, I can just go out into my Hatterene here? I think we go Hard Hat here. Hard Hat. Just gonna go... Why is it not named Hard Hat? That's a missed opportunity this season. That's hilarious. Anyway, I'm just gonna go Hatterene here. He has the Melmetal, but again, I just click Nuzzle if he doesn't U-turn right away. He's gonna double into what? Rapunzel. Just go straight Rillaboom. Wow, that's incredible. What a read. And we do see that he outspeeds, so that's good actually information for me to have. What a great play right there. So if we both Dynamax, then GMax Drum Solo doesn't kill. Max Mindstorm doesn't either. Wow, what a play. Alright, I don't think I can stay in here and let that happen. But he gets a free Swords Dance. I think, honestly... I can't let him get a free Swords Dance off. Yeah, I think I have to GMax Smite here. Woodhammer won't kill while I'm GMaxed. Does a ton of recoil too. He goes for the U-turn? Alright. So he baited me. He baited this. But that's okay. I have speed. So I don't need the Nuzzle on the Melmetal. I have the speed to outspeed it. Unless he's running a little speed on Melmetal. Which, you know, that's an option you can definitely run. But GMax Smite will scout if he's Assault Vested. And we'll be able to know whether Max Flare will kill. And actually the Runerigus is what comes out here. That's a lot of damage to Runerigus. And we do outspeed it. Get a little bit of grassy terrain recovery here. I'm just going to go for another Smite. Or do I just go for a Mindstorm here? He has no Dark type. Yeah, I just go for a Mindstorm here. Alright, so Runerigus goes down. So GMax, Hatterene, kills Runerigus with Max Mindstorm. And he's going to go Melmetal. He saw that I outsped his Runerigus, and he may be suspicious because that thing should outspeed me if I'm no speed. But as long as he's not Assault Vest, this Max Flare will kill. And we do see that we outspeed, which is huge. He's actually Akka Berry. That's another way to survive it. Okay. We're going to die anyway. But taking this thing down to 50%, I will take that any day. Runerigus is gone. Melmetal's at 50%. And he's going to double Iron Bash. That's going to just obliterate me. Yeah, it just takes me out. So... And so Melmetal kills GMax Hatterene with double Iron Bash. And I do have the ability to go either Rotom here or Shifu could just come in at this point. Against this Melmetal. Wicked Blow should kill. I can just go into my... I think Salazzle's my best play. He has no switch into a Fire-type move in the sun right now. And he's already eaten his Akka Berry. Noivern's his only switch in. He just sacks something. He just has to sack. He has no other switch into a Flamethrower in the sun. He has Protect. Okay. Stall out of turn sun, I guess. Could have nasty plotted right in your face. But I don't need to. So, Salazzle kills Melmetal with Flamethrower. And he has to go into Noivern. Draco's free. But once he Dracos once, Urshifu should get a kill. Really? I'm just going to go for a Flamethrower. Is that a bad play? If he G-Maxes to survive the Flamethrower in the sun... Does he even survive? Yeah, he will. If he G-Maxes to survive, then sure, Max Quake... Oh, he's Scarfed. Okay. That's huge. Okay. Rillaboom kills whatchamacallit, Salazzle with Stomping Tantrum. That gives Scizor the chance to set up right here. Scizor 100% can set up here. It's a free Swords Dance. Yeah. And Weezing should be in range of a +2 Bullet Punch. That's actually huge. Noivern comes in. I don't think that thing lives a +2 Bullet Punch. Unless he's super bulky or sashed. Which, if he is, that's a good play. But he doesn't live. It's a crit. I don't think it mattered. Life Orb +2 Bullet Punch. If he's even like max HP, but we knew he outsped my Salazzle, still is a roll to kill max HP. So without the Sash, he was gonna die there. Rillaboom can't Oko me. Absolutely not. And Wheezing, we saw, was not neutralizing gas. And is in range of a bullet punch anyway. And down goes the Wheezing. Scizor kills Wheezing. G with bullet punch. And now I just bug bite. Bug bite into bullet punch should be able to take out the Rillaboom here. Yeah, he's gonna GMax. But +2 bug bite. Might even just kill, depending on his spread. Bullet punch doesn't, so there's no reason for me to go for the bullet punch here. I mean, max Quake does 53% maximum. We are well above that right now. Max Darkness does 50%. GMax Drum Solo does 30, looks like. Yeah, we're going to eat that GMax Drum Solo. We're going to Bug Bite. That might just take him out from full, and it does. And Scizor... oh my god. Scizor kills GMax Rillaboom with Bug Bite. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a championship for the New York Empoleon. Oh man, we had a fun season, everybody. This was a good time. I will see you guys all back here for my PBAL playoff run, which is just getting started, and hopefully will go just as well as my PCL one. But we managed to pick up the 3-4-0 win this week, and pick up a championship for the New York Empoleon, our second in as many tries right now. The TBL and PCL, the two longest leagues I have been a part of, finally getting the retribution and the results I'm looking for on some of the opponents I've had in the past. So feels good. Feels really good. Not gonna lie, I'm still like, it hasn't sunk in. Still really nervous, but that's my second championship of Gen 8 right now. So I'm really excited that that could happen, and this team managed to come through. Scizor and Salazzle just hard for my opponent to deal with the roster he brought, and I was very thankful that this team came together. I've never really used a Trick Room team, and I'm really glad that this one was super fun. Urshifu's broken, even though it didn't get any kills didn't even like really do anything in the finals match. It's still broken. Scizor's broken, and yeah. So I will see you all back here tomorrow, or I guess later today for my team builder, and then tomorrow for the battle for my PBAL run, which hopefully goes just as well. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. We are done in the PCL. The PCL is done, and we get to say at the very end that we won the final game the PCL ever ran. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all back here next time. Take care, everybody.